What's the deal? What's the deal, y'all? This y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Make sure y'all subscribe. Mike P. Mike P. Let me start off saying this though. Mike P is a dope battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. Sometimes I feel like when it comes to a person like Mike P, I think URL could have put him on more stages, but at the same time, it's certain things that had Mike P let get to his head. If that makes sense. The way how I always looked at, so basically what I'm saying, I feel like URL could have did better with him, but URL have too many damn people, on their roster anyway. But I do still feel like URL could have did more with him. I also feel like Mike P was kind of a little stubborn and sensitive about certain things. And what I mean by that is, we can even start with the Geechee Gotti situation. Like when him and Geechee Gotti was battling. Well, it wasn't no situation with them. When him and Geechee Gotti was battling. We all know what happened with that. I feel like even when Mike P tried to give the fans, what they wanted, they just still put that on Mike P. And I kind of feel like that kind of still bothered him a little bit. But it was also situations to where it just came to the situation to where I was just so disappointed in Mike P when he actually went against a person like a Ryder. Because when he went against a person like a Ryder, knowing certain situations, me knowing Mike P as a battle rapper, I would have thought he would have just been more prepared against something like that. You know what I mean? But the thing is though, Mike P most definitely won though. I will say that. But then it also came to a point where the fact that Mike P at the same time wasn't really getting his push. When you're not getting your push like that, I don't care where you at. When you call yourself, being on somebody's side. When you call yourself being on somebody's side and you're still working on certain things, sometimes things like that don't really work in your favor. When you look at a Sue Surf or whatever, Sue Surf was always loyal to URL, but he started to just be more outspoken when he started just getting more respect. As far as when it came to his preparation and things like that, he started being even more blunt. He started being even more bold. And regardless of people want to look at it like it was a good thing or a bad thing, regardless of whatever it was, he still had URL on his side. If Surf about to talk about something, regardless if you're a Surf fan or not, you best believe them fans gonna be up in it. Them fans just gonna sit down and tune in, whatever Sue Surf gotta say about anything. Anything. So the reason I'm bringing up, the Sue Surf, situation is because, see, Sue Surf was already respected by the fans. And the fact that Sue Surf is gone, you could tell that's a big piece gone from the URL. So the fact that a person like a Mike P was actually trying to get that respect more, the fact that Mike P was trying to get more plates and get respected, URL could just look at it oh, okay, well, we see that you loyal, but you gotta understand, we're trying to push these other artists that's actually bigger than you. We see what you're trying to do. Now, if you were a bigger artist, if you were a bigger battle rapper, I feel like URL would have to pay you what you want. URL will have to put you on like these main event cards. But we already know how certain things could be when you come up in here, as far as like when you become a big artist, regardless of whatever it is. Like when it comes to like when it used to come to a Pat Stay or a Mike P, you will see him on these cards, but then when like the next 2-3 cards come, you won't see him no more. It was happening, regardless if it was Iron Solomon, Mike P, regardless if it was Pat Stay, even though Pat Stay was the best out of all of them. So like when you see like Mike P frustrations, and then at the same time he'll say certain things about like RBE, and then the fact that URL not really giving him that push like that, it could make him look a certain way. And what I said up in like the blog that I put up in Mike P, I think I had blogged about Mike P not too long ago. But like, I don't know what him and ARP situation is. That ain't none of my business. It's really, really not. But I would love to see you on a Rare Breed Entertainment card, Mike P. I would love to see you up in the blue room, Mike P. So I don't know what type of situation you got with ARP, but if the situation regards you of just like throwing shots at ARP because ARP is just going at it with URL, if you just coming to the point where you just want to just be outspoken and you want to just say ARP is wrong for certain things, well, just let ARP and URL handle their situation. But in the middle of why ARP and URL was trying to handle their situation, you're not getting the battles that you want. So I feel like at the end of the day, Mike P, I feel like the smartest move that you ever made was to actually be a part of a URL call. See, this is like what y'all gotta understand. See, Mike P, he's, you know what I'm saying, like he's a gamer. Like, you know what I'm saying, like he gonna get his money regardless. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure he's probably getting like other income elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? He's going to Easy to Block Captain League, you know what I'm saying, a battle. I mean, well, platform to battle. And I feel like at the end of the day, I just feel like it should just still be a conversation. I would like to see you with GTX. I would like to see you with RBE. I would like that for you. But you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, if you don't, you know what I'm saying, like want to, you know what I'm saying, like if you don't want to do that, then that's fine. I understand that. But I really, really feel like the type of move that you did make is definitely dope. Because if you feel like URL was not pushing you, if you feel like URL was not giving you the place that you want, if you feel like URL is not paying like what you want, and you've been waiting all these years, you've been waiting all this time, yeah, go on and go to the trenches 2 call. I understand it. But Mike P, certain things are forgotten. Mike P and Tink the Demon is a classic ass battle. Mike P versus Danny, classic ass battle. People forget what Mike P did to twerk on that stage, bro. Mike P has moments. Mike P might not be the best to me. He might not be my number 1. He might not be in my top 5, but Mike P gets busy. Mike P has the power to take out probably 85% of battle rappers if he don't let certain things bother him. Because one thing I noticed about Mike P, he could be very, very sensitive about certain things. But as long as he don't let certain things like that bother him, he good to go. So salute to Mike P being a part of the trenches card and going against a person like a Rosenberg, bro. That's dope. And if it's gonna be up in that same setting, which I'm pretty sure it will, if it's gonna be up in that same setting where it's like they damn near like outside and they all together and they like rapping to each other and then everybody is close to them, and if it's that same type of setting that it was last time, like with that Riggs versus old boy from Philly, old boy with the dreads, what's his name? But anyway, that was like a dope ass, like that was dope the way they had that camera. And you had Easy to Block Captain up in the front. That would be dope seeing like a Mike P go against Rosenberg bro like that. So salute to, you know what I'm saying, to Mike P, because I always like looked at Mike P like, you know, you could definitely like do better as far as just going other places and actually like battling. So salute to Mike P. This is most definitely what this blog is about. So But one thing I will say about Easy is I just hope that Easy really just had a conversation with Mike P and was sure that he was going to be able to show up to his battle. Now, if it was me, I probably still wouldn't book nobody as far as like something like the URL that's probably like a mid-tier or lower, because I still wouldn't be sure. And I understand why you ain't trying to book like the vets because I know, because shit, I know them niggas cost. I'm not even gonna hold you. I them say like I know them niggas cost. I already know that. So you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. Other than that though, I just know if I was East of the Block captain, I wouldn't even like really book no Mike P. Not because of the situation with him and URL. He don't look like it don't even seem like he even want to go to URL. So that's fine. If East of the Block captain don't want to go to URL, that's fine. If he don't want to go back, that's fine. And if URL don't want to deal with him because of like what they felt like he did to them, you know, that's fine. You know what I mean? But I really hope that East of the Block captain and Mike P definitely had like a conversation to where Mike P is definitely gonna show up to this battle. Because Mike P, if you don't show up to this battle, this is gonna even look more crazier on you, more than East of the Block captain. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because East of the Block captain had to damn near cancel about like probably like 3 to 4 battles, I think, with the Holmesy and everybody else. He had to cancel all that. But if you just don't show up to his, that might just be one battle cancel. You still gonna see Head Ice and that dude Hollow Man. You still gonna see Reed Dodds and other people. But other than that though, salute to Mike P and salute to East of the Block captain. You know what I'm saying? With this Trenches 2 card, I like them. You know what I'm saying? I like this matchup. Rosenberg Raw versus Mike P. So let's get it.